This video will explain the process and steps for creating an Apple Under 13 account. In your email that you provided to us, you will receive an email from Apple with the subject line of Apple ID for students, parent and guardian information. Open that email and read the information about creating an Apple Under 13 ID account. About halfway down in the email, there will be a link to an online consent form, as well as a temporary password directly below the link. Highlight and copy this password. Then click on the link for the online consent form. You will be taken to the Apple ID for Students website. In the temporary password box, paste or type the password that you copied from the email and click Get Started. You will then be taken to the registration page. Please complete or confirm that all information is correct. Confirm that your student's first and last name are correct, as well as their birth date. The next section has your student's Apple ID, which is their school Gmail address and has already been filled in for you. You will then need to create a password for your student. We encourage you to use the password scheme that your school has suggested for you. Remember that passwords need to have at least one capital letter, at least one lowercase letter, and at least one number or symbol. You need to type in the password twice. It will tell you if your password strength is moderate, weak, or if it needs to be changed. The next section asks you to select and answer 3 security questions. Please make sure that you write down this information as well as the password information that you created up above on the form that we have provided you. When you're answering your security questions, also remember that spelling is important as well as capital and lowercase letters. And please make sure that you write down your security answers the same way that you answer them. You are welcome to choose any security questions and answers that you'd like. The next section asks you to select your preferred language, either English or Spanish. And then you need to confirm your parent contact information. Ensure that your email address is correct, and then please enter a daytime phone number with no spaces and no hyphens. The next section asks you to agree to the terms and conditions. Please read through the iOS and iTunes terms and conditions and check the box that you agree to them. The next box goes through the parent or guardian consent and the privacy disclosure. Please read through this section. It is quite lengthy. Know that you can access this information from the Apple ID website as well if you'd like to go back and access it at any time. You need to scroll all the way to the bottom of the box and check the final box. Once you have filled out all information, then please click the blue Create Apple ID button. Once you have successfully filled out all information, you will get a message that your Apple ID has been created. There is one more step. You will need to go back into your email and verify your parent or guardian email address. This is a very important final step. So I'm going to go back to my email tab and go back into my inbox. And I should have 2 new emails from Apple, and I'm looking for the one that asks me to verify. I'm going to click on the verify email, and in the middle of this email there is a link to verify now. Before I do that, I am going to highlight my student's Apple ID, which is listed there for me, and copy it because I will need to type or paste this in on the verification form. I'm going to click the verify now link, and it will take me to Apple's verification page. In the first box, you need to put in your student's Apple ID email address. That was the one that I copied from the previous page. You can also just type it in there. Then you need to type in the password that you set for your child. Remember that capitals, lowercase, and numbers matter here. And the last step is to verify the address. You should receive a message when you have successfully completed that the email address has been verified. This is the last step. Please remember to write down all of the information that you created today, including your student's Apple ID password, as well as the security questions and answers on the form that we have provided for you. Keep one copy of the form for your records, and please send the other form with your child to school. If you have any questions about creating the Apple ID, or you did not receive the email from Apple on the scheduled day, please call your child's school so that we can help you resolve the issue. Thank you for your time.